School Sharjah and our own Indian school. This isn't just a game, it's a test of heart, teamwork and unyielding spirit of young athletes determined to leave it all on the pitch. As the whistle blows and the ball rolls, may the best team rise to the occasion and their rightful place in the final. The game begins with IIS Sharjah pressurizing on the ball already. They look much determined than never before. Our own Indian school going ahead with the ball. The free kick lands in favor of our own Indian school. Earlier we saw NIMS Dubai qualify for the final. This is a game played between IIS Sharjah and our own Indian school to play against NIMS Dubai in the final. We have three CBSE schools battling it out for the title. And that's a wonderful save, yet a juggle, but we have seen a foul. And that lands in the favor of the India International goalkeeper.
Speed ayinado mute bayangara speed bayindandanu enchoicha reply illa idu nokkalle visual speed enda nokku
The ball in our own Indian school halves with the Indian International School players pressurizing the defenders. We've seen some wonderful long-range goals so far. Will we witness another one? And that's a wonderful attempt for a through ball. But the defenders have managed to keep it out. Space here for our own Indian school. The pass needed a little bit more accuracy. And the throw in the favor of our own Indian school. The attack is going quite strong for them. That's another throw in favor of our own Indian school. They are leading the attack. We're not far away from a goal, and this goes for a goal kick, a relief for the IIS defenders. Our own school on the break. And again, the attack slows down courtesy of excellent defending from the India International School defenders. They're creating space. Both the coaches on the touchline extremely loud for their team. And the ball goes to the moon. We're approaching the end of first half. Free kick in the favor of our own Indian school. All the players rushing forward towards the IIS half. We can see the intensity of the game extremely high with both teams battling it out for a lead. A lead at this stage would be extremely important, and we can see our own school forward going with the ball. They're still active with it. Wonderful defending from the IS defender. That's a tackle worth $1 million. And that's a wonderful delivery from the end. But the forward couldn't reach it. Yet they're still in favor of the shot. And that's a penalty for our own Indian school, Dubai. It was a very clear handball, and the referee doesn't waste any time pointing towards the spot. This is a golden chance for our own Indian school to take the lead. And that's a wonderful goal with our own Indian school leading with one. We can see the Cole Palmer celebration there. As cool as Palmer. One step closer to the final. A lead at this stage is very, very important. We're approaching the half-time. Let's see how well can IIS respond to that. They've been amazing in this tournament so far with some long-range goals. Can they find an answer? Our own Indian school going again for the attack, and this time puts it wide. That was an opportunity wasted. And all the players running forward into the IIS half. And the defender manages to clear it. But it's still in possession of our own Indian school players. Wonderful bit of a skill there. And then he goes through. This is a sprinting opportunity. We can see something mesmerizing. And that was a wonderful tackle from our own Indian school defender. He probably saved a goal for his team there. But IIS is still trying to answer back strong. They're not going to give up easily. And the cross comes in. And it's managed to stay out. We have a corner kick. Can IIS capitalize on this set piece? They've been very good aerially. All their goals so far have been aerial. That's an amazing delivery, but the defenders managed to keep it out. And that's the end of the first half. The difference being the penalty shootout courtesy of the OUROWN forward. We still have the second half, and it's a golden chance for the OUROWN team to make it into the final and play against NIMS Dubai. We've seen IIS come back from behind in the previous games. They're not going to give up easily. It's going to be an entertaining second half to see how these players answer back. We have 22 amazing players on the field, each and every one ready to sweat it out for their schools. We're going to take a short 5-minute break and then the second half begins.
Insurance partner, Northern Insurance Brokers. Runner-up trophy partner, Capco Enterprises. Our media partners, NTV. Radio partner, Big 106.2 FM. YouTube live telecast partner, M9 Sports.
We are soon back. Second of football we've just witnessed here in the semi-final. In the semi-final clash between India International School and our own Indian school.
Life Care Medical Equipment Trading. Barak KR Group. AK Building Contracting Company. World Thermal Insulation. Pleasant Acrylic LLC. Al-Mirad Real Estate. RG Parts LLC. Emirates Water Technology.
My Ampro Clothing, Hardell Metals, Emirates Panel, Fly Zone Freight Service, UB Emirates LLC, GKB Ophthalmics Products, GCE.
Both teams entering the pitch full of determination and focus. The match kicked off at a high tempo and the score stands 1-0 in favor of the our own Indian school, Dubai. A big second half coming up.
LLC. Melcar Real Estate. Tepa, Tamil Entrepreneurs. Al Taqwa. Eurotech Gas Services LLC. Zaharat Almasa Welding Works LLC. Rove Electric. Binoy Technologies LLC. Power On. A big thank you to our sponsors, the true backbone of this event. Your support makes it all possible. Insurance partner, Northern Insurance Brokers. Runner-up trophy partner, Capco Enterprises. Our media partner,
Our own Indian school in a very promising attack.
Big 106.2
They're trying to play wide.
live telecast partner.
The aerial ball controlled very well but cleared from the defensive position by the IIS defender. And that's a long range. And the goalkeeper tries to keep it out, but it's a big mistake courtesy of the goalkeeper, and nothing is going right for the India International School. They are 2-0 down right at the beginning of the second half.
World Thermal Insulation.
It's
Pleasant
looking
Acrylic LLC.
like we're gonna have our own Indian school go through, but there's still plenty of time for a turnaround.
My Ampro Clothing, Hardell Metals, Emirates Panel.
But at this point, it would definitely be our own Indian school who are the happier side of the two.
GKB Ophthalmics Products, GCE Green Concept Engineering.
Some changes, substitutions in the IIS camp.
Real estate professionals.
The coach and players desperately trying to find an answer.
CMS Group of Companies. Faisal Jassan Industries LLC. Melcar Real Estate. Tepa, Tamil Entrepreneurs. Al Taqwa. Eurotech Gas Services LLC. Zaharat Almasa Welding Works.
OUROWN Indian School baking with praise here. Couldn't control the ball and the defender heads it away. We have a chance of a counter-attack here, and that is cleared well beyond the reach of the IIS forward. Both teams are still looking for a goal despite OUROWN being 2-0 up. They are looking for a third, and IIS is still looking for their first one and begin their comeback series. Just a reminder, this is the second semi-final. Two teams playing it out for a final against NIMS Dubai, which is going to be played right after this game. It's IIS versus OUROWN Indian School Dubai, with OUROWN leading 2-0 at this point of time. Throw goes in the favor of the IIS players, and they are looking to break. And there's a battle between the right forward of IIS and the left back of OUROWN, and OUROWN manages to get through, and it's out. We still have enough time for the comeback. Anything can happen here. IIS maintaining ball possession, that's the basic that they need to score a goal at this point of time, being 2-0 down. And that's a wonderful through pass, but the goalkeeper manages to grab onto it. OUROWN Indian School breaking for another third goal at this point. They're trying to cross it in. A player there, but then it was beyond his reach. He still managed to control the ball, but the IIS defender steals it, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. IIS needs to put more players forward and try for a goal if they need to get back into this. Players moving forward. So far, the defense of OUROWN Indian School has been so tight that there was barely any ball in the half for OUROWN Indian School Dubai. That's something to appreciate them for. The defender heads it away, but it lands in favor of the OUROWN Indian School defender. He passes it on to the forward, crosses it in, and that was almost a goal, inches away from a touch. But the goalkeeper makes a vital intervention and makes sure the forward doesn't get anywhere close to it.
That's a wonderful cross in. The defender tries to control and they manage to clear, but the ball is still in the penalty box. A chance for the OUROWN, but they manage to mess it up. The OUROWN defenders are still having the ball. And it's a possibility, and then that goes out for a corner. The score stands at 2-0 with OUROWN Indian School taking the lead. They are moments away from a final against NIMS Dubai. The corner goes in, but the defenders manage to control it. But they fail to clear it, yet they survive a possibility of a third goal. But the ball doesn't land in favor of IIS. A foul, and that lands in favor of the IIS players. Some vintage style controlling over there. We've noticed how all the players are utilizing pace very well. They're running down the wing. But in the end, the defense has been really strong for both teams. The story would have been different if it wasn't for the defense. We would have had plenty of goals so far, but it still stands at 2-0. It's an offside. The flag is raised and the play is stopped and now resumed. It's all over, and what a statement win from OUROWN Indian School. A solid 2-0 triumph in this high-stakes semi-final against India International School, Sharjah, who fought very hard until the final whistle. From the very first whistle, OUROWN brought intensity and composure. The opening goal came from the penalty spot in the first half, confidently slotted in, giving them the early momentum. But they didn't stop there. The second half saw a brilliant counter-attack, finished off in style to double the lead and put the game beyond doubt. India International School, after showing glimpses of brilliance in midfield and flashes of danger up front, but OUROWN's defense held strong, organized, disciplined and unbreakable. With this result, our grand final of Sports and Cultural Association presents Under-17 soccer tournament powered by Delphi will be between OUROWN Indian School Dubai and New Indian Model School Dubai. We have a short break before the final begins. The dream is alive and the finish line is in sight for both the teams. Let's see who gets through.